How's it going, guys? We are back in the video here, and I have a great, huge advice video to make for you guys today. If you guys do enjoy, though, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Appreciate, again, by the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but thanks for the 28,000 subscribers on YouTube. I appreciate it. 2K, went from 30K. That'd be a really nice milestone to hit in the coming months. Hopefully, we can hit that. But yeah, no, this video is going to be very informative on really when you should buy and sell cards, and not even just like, one set of cards, a bunch of different cards, okay? So I'm going to basically talk about, when you should be selling 84s, 85s, 3s, all that good stuff. When you should be selling as well, all right? So, for example, today is Thursday, okay? Right now, it's Thursday. Squad Battle Rewards are not out yet, okay? Squad Battle Rewards come out at 5, so that can kind of maybe change it a little bit, okay? But right now, I was doing some research, right? And I decided to look at some 84 overalls, right? Because 84s are important to note. And why are 84s important to note? Well, 84s actually give you a decent amount of collectibles when making MSPs. I believe it's the same as 83s, which is, I think it's very similar. Let me just double check on that. But yes, right. This is 83s, I believe, right? Yeah. So 83s gives you 2. 84s also give you 2. But obviously 2 84s get you 2 instead of 3 83s. So right, it probably would add up to around the same. But anyway, so 84s right now are going for a nice amount of coins, okay? So, for example, if you want to just sell your cards and you don't feel like, you want to make any MSPs or anything like that, realistically, 84s are probably not going higher than they are right now, okay? At least, I'm saying, like, once 5 hits today, Squad Battle Rewards come out. Those are all tradable rewards. People are going to be getting 84s, and the 84s will be going on the market, especially tomorrow when a new event comes out. Once 5 hits tomorrow, there will be a lot of people just spamming the market, just trying to sell things to try to just get cards. And then also people will just be like buying the cards really quick too. So I would say this is really one thing. I would probably sell your 84s now. And definitely not on Friday. If you sell them on Friday at 5, you're going to be making a mistake, because realistically, people are going to just be putting them up, because people are going to be trying to sell them, because people are going to be trying to, think they're going to sell their 84s and make profit. When in reality, people are going to just be, buying them or already having them and just, trading them in on Tradable to make the MSPs, all right? So that's one thing I'd say about that. But if you want to obviously buy them, I mean, probably, I would say, honestly, today, like 5 is not terrible. They should be going down. Right now, I think, again, last check, I think they're going for around 7,000 coins, 84s. Let me just double check. A little bit more than that even, which is a nice amount. I mean, 84s, so yeah, around 7K is what they're going for right now. And again, you can definitely start seeing these for probably a little bit, like maybe 5K, 6K, a little bit when it's on Fridays at 5 as well. So, it really just depends on the day, right? Like Wednesday for Rivals rewards, these can also go down. But usually in the days where there's no rewards or a lot of packs being open is when, a lot of cards are going to just be going for a lot more on the market, right? So, for example, Monday's a day you really want to sell your cards, because nothing is being opened. No one's opening packs on Monday. I'm sorry. Like, unless they drop like an ultimate pack or something, tradable. Even so, like, I don't really think it's like a crazy thing. People are going to be opening so many of those packs. Like, I don't know. For example, like, what's out right now when it comes to packs? I mean, you have your jumbo, you have your elite player pack. That's it. That's literally it. And that's not even that great of a pack, right? I mean, I don't know. It's not that great of a pack. And again, how many people are actually opening these packs right now? That's the question. And you don't even open 4 per 24 hours anyway. But again, I would say selling your cards when there's just no packs being open is really the best play. And obviously buying them when there are a lot of packs being open, that's really the biggest thing as well. Another thing when it comes to MSPs, okay? So this is a very important one as well. So MSPs, right? So let's just go back in time, for example, here. So we have our Spotlight, right? We have our Spotlight event. I don't know. I think Milestone's a better one to look at, honestly. Milestone's a better one to look at. So we got our Milestone MSP. So Ekman Larson, Mike Green, they're going for around 200K right now. So not a crazy amount by any means. These cards are, they've been out of packs for a little bit now. But something to keep in mind, these cards will continue to either stay here, if not go up, especially cards that won't get a lot of upgrades, right? So like this Mike Green, he will not be going under 200K for a little while. And the reason why I say that is because, first of all, he's not in packs. So most people, either they made him untradable, or B, they pulled him, and they want to use him because they're a Cavs fan, or they sold him already, or they just forgot. People say they stopped playing Hut. A lot of time with the early events in the year, guys, a lot of people like might just end up having these cards in their collection and just not selling it because they stopped playing the game as well. It's another possibility. So I would say these cards, for the most part, are going to honestly stay in value, if not go up. Older MSPs, all right? Keep that in mind. So let's see. Let's go to the spreadsheet event now, all right? Spreadsheet event, you have your MSPs, right? So, like, okay, Uyghur's a little bit under 300K. McAvoy, 222. Like, McAvoy, that will go up, in my opinion. I believe that McAvoy card will go up. I mean, 219 for him, I think that's a little bit crazy, considering McAvoy needs a lot of upgrades to get past an 89 overall as well. And again, even this Bergeron card, once these cards are out of packs, they will see an increase. By how much, I don't know. Like, McAvoy could be 250 to 300, I would say. Maybe it depends. It just depends on, it depends on other factors as well in terms of how many RDs are out, how many right defensemen are actually, like, better than him, if not the same as him, that people are going to make. That's a very important factor in all this as well, right? Depends on how many positions, are just flooded with good cards, right? So that's one thing I'd say about MSPs. Typically, they go up when they're out of packs. When they're out in packs, typically that's when they're at their lowest and probably the time to actually buy them if you want them on your team. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Realistically, if you guys have the coins every event, I'd recommend buying the MSPs instead of making them untradable, because at the end of the day, you're not getting the untradable cards back. But if you have the tradable version, you can get the coins back by selling them back. So that's just my logic on that. But again, not everybody has the coins to do that, right? I mean, I have 1 million coins, so easy for me to say, right? But yeah, and then another thing, I mean, Evo cards are another thing where it's like, they're just so random. I mean, like this one guy, for example, let's see, where is he? Moser, all right? So I have him, right? I pulled him at like 84 overall or something like that, and he was going for around 300K or something. Now I see the cheapest on the market is 785K because he scored a few goals, right? Like, I could have sold him for 300K and said, oh, he's not going to score, right? But now he scored, and it's tough, right? Because that would have been a good buy at 300K, right? Looking back now, because obviously you would have made profit by now already. The Provorov, I'd say, is probably not going to go up much. I mean, you're not getting Stutzla anymore. I mean, he's 2 mil. Provorov, I mean, it's not unreasonable what he's going for, but he's not scoring. Dobson, again, now it's not even possible, basically, to buy. Kadri, I mean, he's just too low of an overall. Petrangelo's out right now. Jones is also just not a goal scorer. 300K is not that bad for Jones if you start getting hot, but the Hawks just don't score either, so that's another thing to keep in mind. But some other things as well. Another big market advice piece here is going to be prime time. So especially the higher end guys, right? So like, for example, McDavid, right? So McDavid, let's see, because doesn't he have like a crazy card, Fly the Zone edition? Yeah, so this card right here, guys, I don't know if I have like video of it or what, if I made a video on it. This McDavid card was going for around 300K, I believe, and now he's like 400. Because he's out of packs now, and it's an older card, and guess what? It's the best McDavid card out. I mean, it is by far 97 speed, and even so, when he gets another card, unless he has Fly the Zone as well, I don't think that it'll be going for more than this. I really don't, because McDavid with Fly the Zone is 97 speed, and again, his 90 wouldn't have 97 speed unless he had Fly the Zone or another speed stand like Wingman, right? So prime time as well, same thing pretty much, especially higher end versions, they will go up unless, again, like guys get upgrades quick. So like McDavid could be a tricky one, but this one won't be because of his synergy, right? So for example, like Draisaitl, right? So right now he's over 52K, right? That's obviously pretty low, let's be honest. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Like some guys, because people realize that this card isn't going to be as good as 88, right? Like, this guy is Gladiator, which isn't a bad synergy. He has Unstoppable Force. Not a bad ability either. But the synergy, it's not really anything special. So, people, they're going to realize that and be like, no, I'm not spending the coins on that. I'll just wait for the 88 to come out, right? There's no reason to really wait for the 90 McDavid, because you'll be waiting for the 91 McDavid, because, I mean, it speed's just, it's literally just, it's 97 with Fly Zone. You're not getting that with a 90 overall version. So, yeah, no, it's a really good good way to look at things. Team of the week's another thing. I mean, again, it's pretty much with all cards, really. I mean, once you're out of packs, typically they become more rare, which makes them more expensive, right? I mean, it's supply and demand, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious stuff. If there's more cars in the auction house, typically they're not gonna go for as much. But if there's less of something, well, people can control the market, right? So that's something to keep in mind as well. I mean, a lot of people ask me as well, when like, oh, you know, Henreek, should I buy 84s and 5s and 6s for Team of the Year? Well, yeah, I mean, you should, because realistically, those events, especially like Team of the Year, are going to cost a crazy amount of cards. Like, even having like 10 85s is probably not even going to be enough, if we're being honest, because typically it's just so expensive, Team of the Year. So, right now, we all know what it costs to make collectibles, all right? So, probably going to be the same for Team of the Year, but, so you're trading 187 in for 5 collectibles, and I did math yesterday for that Team of the Year McDavid in that video. It literally would cost you, I think, 35 87 pluses would get you that McDavid. So, you know, it's quite a bit, and you got to stock up as many as you can for sure. I mean, Team of the Year is on the way, but it's not the next event. I don't think at least. All right, so yeah, I mean, that's just some honest opinions and thoughts on when you should sell certain cards and buy certain cards. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it's just my opinion. Don't you know, just take everything too literal. I mean, it's just my thoughts and opinions and just some advice. I mean, you don't have to take it. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I don't think I'm wrong, because I've played Hut a long time, so I feel like I kind of know a decent amount of stuff. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. If you want more types of videos like this on when you should sell certain cards, or, you know, anything like that, market advice, coin advice. I'll probably make another video on how to make coins pretty soon. I didn't make one in this month. Yeah, I'll make another one, especially because, you know, people are getting the game for Christmas. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, though, I will see you all in the next video.